Welcome down to the Devon Koi Pond. As you can see, absolutely beautiful morning down here this morning. Fish are really keen for some food. Hope you're all staying safe, home playing with your fish. I'm just moving in to my third week now of self-isolation. Well, isolated home here with our indoors. I prefer it down here only fishing in the workshop. Fish are really eating well. Hopefully the carp pox on speckly here will die down a bit. That one's got it all the time, it's always had it. And a couple of the small chags are showing it here, odd spot or two here and there. So this week I've given all the filters a really good clean through. I blasted in the bottoms, swiveled them all round and just left everything running full bore this week to get everything to run through all the dirt and collect it all in the veg filter. The veg filter now has a happy amount of sediment on the bottom, which is all rubbish that's come out of the filters that's built up in them over winter. Even the best of cleanings won't do that. So I've got the hoover out here. I'm going to be hoovering the bottom of the veg filter in a minute, and I'm going to give the pond hoover here, get that washer back that's in the bottom, if you can still see it there on the camera. The bottom of the pond hoover, it doesn't look very dirty, but I'll hoover it over, stir it up, and then swap me bit of filter wool over here to a nice new bit. I'll get rid of my rubbish here. It's been an absolutely cracking week down here. Wind a bit blowy each day, but the sun's been out. We've been making a good bit on the solar. We've had a few more problems in there, which I'll show you in a minute when we're in there. So, down to the winner of the competition last week. Well, the answer was 3 covers over the pond. I haven't done the draw just yet. We're on the Monday. I will do the draw on the Wednesday. So, if you put 3 as an answer down in the comments, you stand a chance of being picked out by the random comment generator I'll use to select the winner. If you contact me at my email, which is on the channel page, or pop your email in the comments down below on this video, I'll get that address off you and get that in the post off to you. The lovely koi med kit, which is a very handy piece of kit. So this week's competition, which was in part from last week, we're going to want to have a look at what the temperature of the pond water is. So I hope you can all remember what it was last week. Let's have a look and see what it is this week. So we got 14.2, which is a nice rise over last week. Such a pleasure to fish here like this. So those of us that spend half a year with our ponds covered over, this is what we all wait for. So let's pop in and see what's been happening with the solar a minute, because we've had a few problems in there. I had to change things around again a bit. Let's pop in the workshop. So over in here we've now got this on the bottom, grid type power inverter, which is probably what I should have just gone with in the first place, but I wanted the battery backup, so if the power went out I could power the pond, which I can still do. I'm still keeping the batteries charged. They're at about 12.4 there now, 12.5 volts. But the grid tie inverter is what I should have gone with in the first place. And these little small inverters are really nice. All you get with them is a kettle lead with a plug on the end of it. You just plug it into your socket, stick the grid tie inverter onto the solar panels, feeds, and bang, it chucks power straight from the panels straight into your ring main. Now, these aren't like the big household ones, they're just a simple fit, DIY fit. They've got an auto off switch in them, so if the mains power drops out, these stop producing and stop throwing power into the ring in case anybody's out around working on the ring main. With it turned off, there's no this will not throw power into it. It senses that the power is off and stops putting power in. So I've got my little meter out here from in the house, and I'm just playing with it at the moment because I can see what we're using, and we're running about 9.6 pence an hour. I think at the moment it's producing about 120 watts. It's still early in the morning, it's only 9 o'clock. We've had peaks in the day when it's been sunny at 360, 380 watts, which is more than enough to run the pond. I reckon the pond's running on about 200, so the extra power that goes into it runs the stuff in the house, which is nice. So any extra made above what the pond is using will be used in the house by, i.e. fridge, freezer, anything that's actually on all the time can use this power. I can only generate up to, maximum would be 480 watts with it, and the total household running current with the pond on constantly is at least 500 watts. So I'm quite happy with that. You can see here I'm showing 4.1 kilowatts at the moment per an hour. That's because the inverter is taking some of the load, which is nice. If I switch it off a minute, 4.3 kilowatts, it should jump right up there. So without the inverter on, I'm using 5.7 kilowatts, and with it on it was 4 point something. So back on again, and that'll 11 pence will drop down, 11.66 will drop down to whatever the inverter's making. So I should have gone with that in the first place. So back down to 4 kilowatts, or 0.400 watts, sorry, being drawn off the mains. Right, so that's sorted. On a second note, don't buy these. This is 2 I've got here. They're both popped. I got them on the cheap from China. Bang good. So there's no way of returning them. I've lost out a few pounds on these. I'm down about 80 quid on these, which is a right bummer. Don't know what it is with them. They take the current in, but they don't put anything out. There's nothing seems burnt in them. There's a couple of fuses on the boards in them, but they're okay. So I haven't got a clue what's wrong with them. But don't buy them. Right. So, if you're the lucky winner of this week's competition, contact me. I'll get this in the post off to you. Okay? You know what the answer was? 3 covers on the pond. I'll do the draw on Wednesday. Put the winner up here. fantastic piece of kit. Right, so from down here in Devon this week, that's about it. There's no point in me videoing myself over in the veg filter in front of you. We'll catch you all in another one later in the week. Hope your covers are coming off soon if you haven't just yet. Down here in Devon we always get a bit of the best of the weather first, and I'm certainly down here enjoying it. So from down here in Devon, bye for now.